Hi, this is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies. I've produced at the time of this video 17 films. I've written 30 plus screenplays and options sold or made into movies, 25 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. What I want to talk about right now is when you are in that room with the potential investor, how do you end? How do you end that meeting, right? You've given your pitch. You've started by listening to them, asking them about their business. They give you all this information. You go into your pitch. And one thing that I always try to tell people when I'm teaching pitching classes or we're talking about pitching is that once you're done with that pitch, you end. You create that silence and you let them think about it. So now you can feel you're kind of timing this meeting is about to end, right? And so now what happens? What do you do when the meeting is just about to end? You don't go, well, here, thanks for listening, I'm out, and then never follow up or anything like that. The best thing that you can do is to try to look at it as leading a horse to water is kind of a way to say it. Leading a horse to water is a good analogy because they always say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, right? So you could take the horse over to the water, but maybe the horse doesn't want to drink. And that's the same with investors. You could take the investor over to that point where here's the potential investment in the project and you've given them all the tools and all the information that they need, but you never know. Maybe, something happened with their business. Maybe they're going through a divorce. Maybe they just bought a house, something like that, and they can't commit the money right now, and that's okay. Now, the key is when you're finishing up that meeting, I always like to ask, what is the next step? So what is the next step? And find out, gauge their information, gauge their reaction to that. If they say, well, send me the investment paperwork, you got something, right? If they say, well, that timing's not right, it's okay. Then you now are going to follow up with them because ultimately, knock on wood, have never gotten to the point where the potential investor is like, not only am I not interested, I'm never going to be interested. I haven't had that yet. So the key is if they're not interested at that time, you keep them in kind of your Rolodex of information and you reach out to them when the timing is right. And that's a fair question to ask too. If they come back and they say, well, timing's not right at this moment, well, they say when, well, do you have an idea when you'll be more liquid? Do you have an idea when you'll be interested in investing? And maybe they say, well, it's about 6 months. Great. Immediately go into your iPhone or smartphone or whatever you have and set a reminder to reach out to that person. But again, one of my favorite things to do is say, what's the next step? And not kind of go, hey, can I count on you for an investment or anything like that? Put it in their hands. Let them tell you what they're going to do because it's sometimes hard for people to say no at that point when you've given them this incredible presentation. What's the next step? Let them answer it for you. I always like to leave with that. If you'd like to download a free PDF on the quick guide to film funding, check out the link below.